What's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here, and Winterfest 2023 has officially gone live with a brand new catch remastered LTM called the actual, if we go down here you can see it, Ship It Express LTM. We got some new daily gifts and a lot more. However, the Winterfest cabin has not returned. So let's start off today's video before we even play a match by showcasing how the daily gift system works. Once a day you'll be able to go to your quest menu and there will just be an open button right here, right? It'll be like a new gift has arrived. Once you click the open button, it will give you the gift and then it'll be like, hey, the next actual gift will arrive in this amount of time. Even though it says shop refresh, I'm pretty sure they just basically mean, hey, 24 hours, right? Once a day at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I assume they just kind of, copy and pasted some things here and there, and they caused a little bit of a scuffed issue there. But you may be wondering, it's the first day, I opened my gift, where is it? This time around, if you're a part of the Fortnite crew, you actually won't get your first gift from this actual opening, because if you go in your locker, you've already received the first gift. If we go ahead and sort by recent, and then we go up here to the actual glorious gift blade backbling right here, you were given this backbling entirely for free early before you even opened up your first gift, because if you're a part of the Fortnite crew or you owned a Simber's crew pack, you were also granted this gilded variant, which is exclusive to crew members this month, which is why for the first day, if you open up your gift, you didn't actually technically get anything because you already opened your gift beforehand. Now, another thing I should probably mention, because I know there's going to be some people pretty worried based on how the new system is, since it's not the Winterfest cabin, is if I miss a day, do I miss that gift? And the answer to that is actually no. How they're going to do is actually make it so the gifts stack up. So for example, if I didn't claim today's gift, I don't claim the next 2 days' gifts. Whenever I go to the actual quest menu on like day 5 or whatever, I'd be able to click that open button 5 times to claim all 5 days of the gifts that I had missed, instead of having to be missing out on certain gifts just because I didn't play on day 3 or day 7. So keep that in mind. If you're someone who is currently, unable to play the game, you don't have to worry about actually missing out on these gifts, because they do stack up for you to claim whenever you want to, assuming you claim them before the Winterfest ends in 2 weeks and 4 days. But of course, Winterfest isn't just about gifts, because there's also quests you can do in-game to get some free rewards. However, something I should mention when it comes to all these free rewards and everything is that there's also a slight modification to the game, where over here in the top middle of the island, as you can see right here, sometimes it doesn't load in on the map until you get very close to it, we actually have a Winterfest themed POI just kind of sitting there in the water. Now, Sergeant Winters was originally supposed to return driving around the island and everything else, but it appears like this time around, Sergeant Winters is kind of on this island, at least based on the quest line and everything else, so that is one of the things that is pretty hyped up to actually see, and one of the cool places you can go if you really want to explore and see some new things just for the Christmas time. For Winterfest quests, you have the first one, which is to visit a Ship It Express location for the snapshot quest over here. There's 3 locations down there, and then for our main Winterfest quest, you just kind of gotta hit people with snowball launchers. Now, snowball launchers are available in floor loot. You can get them from chests, you can get them from basically all different types of locations. It's just something that you're going to continue to see over time as you're kind of going through the island and everything else. However, as we are over here at Sergeant Winter's actual, like cabin or whatever else you want to call it, whatever this POI is actually named, I don't actually see them anywhere. We just kind of see W1Q being very excited to get some presents in the game. You can't open these presents, by the way. You just break them. That's right, I'm destroying the Christmas cheer like the Grinch I am. But of course, it's one of the things about Winterfest that kind of... Okay, we actually have a searchable present here. You can mark it, you can see it's a present. Would you like to do the honors and open it up? Let's see what's inside of it. Probably snowball stuff. Yeah. Okay, so one thing to mention here is that if you see these normal presents that are like chests around the island you can open, they will give you the highest percentage likelihood of actually getting those new Winterfest themed items, such as, the snowball launcher, such as actual, deployable snowman, which this time around have infinite ammo for some reason, and all that type of stuff. So keep that in mind. If you really need those winter themed quests done, make sure to focus on finding those presents around the island and actually opening up those, since those will give you the highest likelihood of actually obtaining all of those different goodies you need for the quest lines. Now, in terms of how the quests themselves actually work, we do have 2 different sets of quests. We have the Ship It Express quest lines, which are going to be kind of releasing 1 new set of quests daily, and then we have the main Winterfest quest, which will be releasing new quests every Tuesday and Friday, so keep that in mind as Winterfest continues to go on. And of course, Winterfest will last for, a total of 2.5 weeks worth of quests, so you basically have around 15 days of playing until you unlock every single quest that is either time-gated or unlockable by default. And then of course, by time all the normal Winterfest quests are out, you'll have all the Ship It Express ones out already as well, so you don't have to worry about too much in terms of all the quests and when you have to do them. You literally could wait until the end of Winterfest and then just decide on the last few days to do all your quests in order to get all the XP, all the free rewards and everything, considering that the only actual quest reward here is basically a level up token, a lot of XP, and this pickaxe you can see on screen right now. Now, in terms of other changes during Winterfest 2023, the only real major thing we have to focus on is that on the actual island, you know, when we get the Rifted in POI, it's not going to be the Loot Lake Island POI or whatever, you know, the floating thing we've seen for the previous few seasons and chapter at this point. Instead, it's going to be a Winterfest-themed version of that, which I think is a nice little addition, right? But that's pretty much it, right? We didn't really get a trailer this time around for Winterfest. There will still be Winterfest-themed stuff in the item shop, but the main focus for this actual update has been primarily on, hey, look, we've got 3 new game modes for you to play, hop in and play those. And the Winterfest things are just, you know, a little bit of a benefit. So I would say, you know, if you don't really care about the pickaxe, you don't have to do the quest right now. You know, it's not really that much of like a do or die moment where it's like, oh my god, you have to do these or else it's game over for you. You can go ahead and wait a little bit longer before you actually do them. And then of course, when it comes to stuff like, you know, the actual daily free gifts, you can go ahead and claim those on like the final day if you would like to, so you don't have to worry about playing every single day. But yeah, Winterfest 2023 is finally here, and let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about everything? Do you think the update's pretty cool? Do you think it's pretty, you know, kind of whatever? Or are you somewhere in between both of those opinions? Now, something I should mention is that later down the line, we will actually be getting a new boss called the Krampus NPC, which you'll be able to actually fight. He'll be located in the bottom right of the map around this location, and that'll be a nice little mini boss to actually go ahead and have combat with. I don't think he actually drops anything except maybe the exotic Big Chill version of the snowball launcher, but of course that could have been changed at one point or the other. That is something to look forward to that shouldn't be live right now, but should be live later on during Winterfest. And with that said, I will catch you champs and champettes next time with another upload. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and peace out.